What's up, crypto fam? Welcome back to another R Bitcoin. As always, links will be in the description, and if you do enjoy this content, we upload 4 or 5 videos a week, so consider subscribing. I'm Bitcoin Jake09, and with that, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So number 10. Did you know that if you moved your Bitcoins into a wallet, that prevents shorts from borrowing them? Yeah, that's kind of like banks. When you have money in the bank, they can loan that out. Number 9. Shitcoins are predicted in 2010. Okay, it would have to be better in some way other than just I started a new chain, so I've got a lot of easy to generate at the beginning coins. You say that now, but if Bitcoin really takes off, I can see a lot of get-rich-quick imitators coming on the scene. Gitcoin, Nitcoin, Witcoin, Titcoin, Shitcoin. Some of them are sure to attract users with promises like we use Bitcoin where you can only generate 50 Bitcoin every why use Bitcoin? We can only generate 50 Bitcoin every few months. Use S-Coin instead and you'll gain 51 shitcoins every 2 minutes. Of course, the cheap imitators will disappear as quick as those 1990s internet currencies, like flues and beans, but lots of people will get burned along the way. Beans? That reminds me of Bitbean. Kind of interesting. Titcoin, even predicted Titcoin. Yep. Number 8, even if today seems like the worst day of your life a couple of years from now, you will see it was literally just a bump in the road. Yeah, like Bitcoin's price. Yeah, December of 2017 when it was $20,000. Man. And then it went all the way back down to like 3,800 right here in like March of like 2019. So, yeah, craziness. For 7. America's 5-star bank is now allowing its clients to buy, sell, and hold Bitcoin. Interesting. TheWizza.com article there. What are you on, number 7? Number 6. How coordinated. Bunch of FUD. Crypto crash shows why getting Bitcoin paychecks can be a bad idea. News about El Salvador IMF and Bitcoin. Analyst Ayub Bukele trades Bitcoin naked. El Salvador is paying the price. Drop Bitcoin as legal tender. IMF urges El Salvador. IMF calls on El Salvador to stop using Bitcoin as legal tender. And crypto crash hurts athletes like OBJ who convert NFL pay to Bitcoin. Man, so if y'all saw, I think it was yesterday's video, we had that meme that the IMF that Bukele posted to the IMF on Twitter. That was pretty funny. Number 5, SEC repeatedly rejects spot ETF while proving futures is a blatant attempt to grab regulatory authority. The SEC is not acting in the interest of the people it is sworn to protect. Just now, the SEC rejected the Fidelity Spot ETF application with the usual concerns about manipulation. How can the spot ETF suffer from manipulation risk when the SEC themselves allow the futures ETF, which according to them doesn't suffer from manipulation? Both of them are the same market. Let's say U.S. retail and institutions who the SEC wants to protect have invested in BitO. And over the weekend, when BitO isn't traded, someone unknown to the market borrows a ton of money and also dumps millions BTC on Bitfinex and crashes the price. Manipulation? Probably, but it doesn't make BitO free from manipulation. On Monday, when it trades, BitO will just follow the spot price and dumps as well. Even BitO would be manipulated. So manipulations in spot the SEC must protect, but manipulations in CME futures as a result of spot manipulation is fine. How does it even make sense? It doesn't. Manipulation BS is just a big smokescreen to hide what the SEC really wants. The real reason is the SEC wants to control and exert authority over spot exchanges. That's what Daddy Gensler wants. And this is all soft power play from a corrupt regulatory acting in his own interest, not in the interest of the people. Spot exchanges, unless they are trading securities, are not under the purview of the Securities Exchange Commission. Bitcoin is not a security and does not fall under SEC's purview under any stretch of mental gymnastics. Bitcoin futures have already been held as a commodity. It literally makes zero sense that CFTC regulates Bitcoin futures, but the SEC regulates spot. Yet the SEC is trying to arm twist both the people and Congress to give regulatory authority over spot exchanges to the SEC. A regulator must act in the interest of the people, not in the interest of the office. A regulator can't make power play so that the regulator gets more authority from Congress. Imagine if the last mile electricity supply company cut off power supply to the city because they don't have the authority to fix prices. Everyone would be up in arms. Yeah, so there you go. That's a very good outlook there, or their perspective is very true. Number 4, why did so many cryptos fail except for Bitcoin? Further cryptographic digital currencies failed. Wow, this is so DigiCash, Mondex, Cybercash, eGold, Hashcash, BitGold, which was Nick Szabo, which is really interesting, B-Money, and Lucre. I don't know. So those are all before, like 10 years plus before Bitcoin. That's crazy. It was probably because of the Nakamoto consensus. Yep, proof of work scheme. Yep. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Everybody has consensus and proof of work. Like, it's so crazy. I love Bitcoin. Number 3, Jerome Powell knows Bitcoin is the future of money. Is this going to be a video here? We got
cryptocurrency system were to become prevalent throughout the globe, would that diminish or remove the need for a reserve currency?
Yes.
In the traditional sense?
I think things like that are possible, but we really haven't seen them. We haven't seen widespread adoption. I mean, Bitcoin is a good example. Really, almost no one uses Bitcoin for payments. They use it more as an alternative to gold, really. It's a store of value. It's a speculative store of value, like gold. So we don't have, and people, of course, have been talking about this since cryptocurrencies emerged. But we haven't seen it. But that's not to say we won't see it. And if we do see it, yes, you could see a return to an era in the United States where we had many different currencies, and in the so-called, I guess, national banking era.
Huh. All right, number 2, I flew to El Salvador's Bitcoin beach for 4 days. Here's what I learned. Okay, kind of long, but I went to El Salvador with no expectations. When I first landed, it felt hot, lovely. Had to wait for a friend, so I grabbed the rental car where they try and scam you for insurance and went for a coffee. Friend arrived and we drove to El Zonte, aka Bitcoin Beach. Drive, we thought we were going to be shot. Okay, not sure why, but you hear stories. We didn't get shot. Checked into the Airbnb, no probs, no hot water though. Next day, we drive to the beach for coffee and bump straight into Max Kaiser and Stacy Herbert. Said hi. Stacy was nice, but Max was not interested. I probably wouldn't be, to be fair, especially when I'm after a coffee. Bitcoin signs everywhere. Talked to a bunch of people, and some knew about Bitcoin, but mostly not. Felt like just a lot of travelers there passing through. I think all the stuff you see online, you assume everyone is walking around with Chivo wallets, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Maybe other places it's like that, but not here. We contacted some estate realtor agents and saw 2 properties just to see what's available. This place literally has nothing. When I say nothing, I mean you'll need to put water in, electricity. It's so behind the times that most people here live in tin shacks by the river. It seems that there's chancers, they're trying their luck to get Bitcoiners to buy shacks, but there really isn't any point. The reality is you can't either. Not straightforward anyway, as you'll need a lawyer, and even if you buy something, you're not 100% sure you own it. It's confusing. Plus, the government has some rule where they can take property off people. My thoughts are this won't be the future of Bitcoin. It's so behind the times. The people were lovely, beautiful scenery, great weather, but realistically, this place will take 20 years to develop into the next couple of years. There will most likely be other countries adopting Bitcoin, countries which are already developed. El Salvador is definitely cool and will probably the Mecca pilgrimage place for the future of where it all started to be accepted, but I can't see it being anything but that. I actually hope I'm wrong because it was first and deserves so much more, but after visiting and seeing how undeveloped it is, I'd be very surprised if people actually go there. If anyone has been to San Salvador and people are daily using their Chivo wallets, then please comment. I hope there is more use of it, as I read millions of people use them, but whether they're active accounts would be interesting to know. The last thing I want to say is this trip has made me realize how truly early we are still. One place is using Bitcoin and it's underdeveloped. I can't imagine what Bitcoin will be like when everyone is using it. It blows my mind. It's so early. That last part, very, very good point. I really like that perspective. Number 1, IMF. The evolution of the trash icon. 1995, 1998, 2000, 2001, 2006, 2015, and 2020. Yeah, these all look the same to me. Alright, that's it for our Bitcoin top 10 past 24 hours. As always, everything is down below. You can check out my main channel, Bitcoin Jaco9, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Periscope, DLive, wherever I'm at. I restream everywhere when I do, so you can find me pretty easy. That's about it. Peace, love, and hodl. Peace, love, and hodl.